Say, what's good, YouTube? How y'all feeling, man? I'm feeling good. Shit. Hope y'all feeling better, man. Say, I see y'all talking trash in my comments too. My members gonna get on your head. Say 5. Say, all my links in the description. Like, comment, subscribe. You didn't already. I ain't gonna lie. Everybody get straight into it. My dog Tommy G investigated some freaking dummies. I ain't gonna lie. These are dummies. I mean, good cause. Smart dummies. Cause it's dumb. Only reason I call it dumb. Like, comment, subscribe. Link in the description. Only reason I call it dumb is because you came on Tommy G, one of the biggest documentary people, journalists in the world. The video got 1 million views in 2 weeks. You got 1 million people on your trying to figure out who. Now you just put yourself in the biggest spotlight. Man, you're stupid. I ain't gonna lie. They might not do nothing about it. Because you gotta think about it. Police, he technically doing the police job. So it's like, and they in Milwaukee. So it's like, comment, subscribe. That's the only reason I call them dumb. I mean, because I watched the video already. I just didn't react to it. Because who's really telling the police everything? Oh my God, bro. Like, listen.
So would you say you have a passion for
he's the smartest one right here.
Fought people in the past 2 or 3 years.
Bro, the government made robots. They have a robot that can do stuff for you. Bro, you don't think they can got a machine that can scan your eyes and be like, oh yeah, this is him. Bro. He's cooked. And I ain't gonna lie, he might be cooked if they ever do an investigation on these people. Just saying.
In my
that's how I think, because like,
they think of themselves as soldiers in a war. How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from $5 to $30.
At least he's smart. He got all black face cover. He's dumb.
Walking around Milwaukee that have...
He's dumb. Because M, can't say it on YouTube. M ain't got no statute of limitation. So they gonna come pick him up like, hey, just maybe if they want to. Literally, they got, like, he's stupid. He's stupid.
Or the 3 bodies.
I know, like, multiple that got, like, 3, 4.
Now where he gonna come? So who the multiple people?
The FBI defines a serial killer as someone who has murdered 3 or more people. When we hear that,
Who's
we
that multiple,
think of
man?
white dudes like Jeffrey Dahmer or John Wayne Gacy that do freakish things to their victims. But after spending time in some of the most dangerous neighborhoods across America, I've developed a theory. I think there are many active serial killers in the country right now, and most of them are gangsters operating out of the hood. I mean, you've heard of them. The shooter, the guy that loves spinning the block. We hear about them in rap music all the time. And today, we meet with a guy who claims to be a hood hitman who engages in the business of murder for hire. And after months of FaceTiming with him, seeing him with new guns nearly every time we speak, and hearing the details about hits that I feel only an insider would know, I suspect this guy might be for real. So join me today as we step into the mind of an alleged hitman and meet the underground gunsmith who builds him untraceable weapons for the job. But first, folks, a quick word from the sponsor of today's episode. Folks, news in my neighborhood recently broke that a burglary ring is operated by using drones to see if people are home and then conducting break-ins.
My bad, Tommy G.
So, I get paid to knock shit down, take it like...
They making videos, gang.
Where are you niggas? Where the are you guys?
They're going to jail.
What part of the operation are you?
Gunsmith. I built the gun, showed the gun.
What area did you guys operate in?
We all around.
You can see in his eyes. You
You
can see his bags in his eyes. You can see, you can just look in his eyes. Man. Because this is not normal. Like, because even when people talk bad to you, even when they feel bad. So it's like, you got to think about it. It's not normal, far from normal. And they make it think it's normal. Because they tell themselves to think it's normal to make themselves feel better about it. Bro, I can only imagine doing that to somebody. Bro, if I had to, say if somebody broke my house or something, I wouldn't lose no sleep about it. Because I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't never been in that position. But say, I ain't going back. That's not normal, gang. It's not normal. And they making it think it's normal. They messed up. They literally messed up.
How'd you get in
And if
there?
you know
This
about,
shit all started at a very
man, you just know
early
you gotta
age.
know.
And it start with the money, you know, adapting to the environment. I'm a real product of my environment. So before the money came around with this shit, I've been doing this shit just out of people that don't like me and, you know, I don't like them.
How young did you get involved in the streets?
I'll say early age of like 13, 14, when I really started acting outside for acting with this shit.
What led to you becoming a 13, 14-year-old kid out in the streets?
I had what I wanted to have, I only had what I needed. I grew up around this shit. This shit mandatory. I grew up in a single parent home. I had siblings.
And where was your dad in this picture?
I don't know what he was at. He was one of them disappearing. You know, I don't know.
How old were you when you think you did your first shooting?
I'll say probably about 14, 15.
He's the only smartest one.
Right outside, you know, we playing with guns. I see him on, I want to impress him on me. I get to shoot at people. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
It seems like you have a real passion for guns.
Yeah. Been watching videos since I was younger. Like 12 years old, I've been watching videos of guns. I had my dad walking through me before. I had the phone, watching people just get shot and killed on YouTube and shit like that. When it wasn't too restricted.
How did you meet Gutta?
My brother. My blood brother.
Your Thanksgiving dinner table, they're scary as I bet, dude.
now they got more evidence. Why would you say his name? Now we know his name's Gutter. Y'all brothers. Okay. Now we live with two brothers. Don't let you have a criminal history. Go back. Oh. Body type, eyes, face. Man, these boys are stupid.
The first time you were involved in a shooting, was it for money? Was it?
I hope y'all don't wear these clothes ever again.
Niggas on the first we walking past, they try to walk up to us like, y'all ain't from here, type shit. And they ain't know we had fights because we look young, we look like we got pipe, we look together that day, so they just want to try to hold niggas around and shit.
Do you know if they died?
I don't know.
How many murders would you guess you've done over the, and over what amount of time?
5 people in the past 2 or 3 years.
We gotta get him off the street. We gotta get him off the street.
Tell me how this career started.
It started with
They would be perfect in the military. They could have been sergeant general, making that, hey, and you can go to war. But these are the people we need. I ain't gonna lie. Like the right structure and intelligence, they would make some great service members or something like that. Because they know the knowledge, they got it. I'm telling you, bro. I ain't gonna lie, again. If they get put in the right position, they'll love their job. But they can be a really Operation SEAL Team 6. They had the right. I'm telling you, they can go on these missions daily.
where people know we getting shit done with the people that we
I mean, how they doing it?
ourselves.
They ain't hitting innocent
These
people.
niggas
They
get
doing
so
it for a
much.
good cause.
You know, damn, we need some help. You know what I'm saying? This shit started around 17 and 16 and shit. When the money started coming in about this shit, there's some niggas out here that scared of people they into it with. There's some niggas that's out here not trying to run into them people. They scared of jail. They don't know how to get away with shit. I do want to do that. You know what I'm saying? We doing this shit. No devices in the car. We cover it up. We doing every make every precaution y'all need.
How do you know who it is that you're taking out?
I did a real good study of details before I go out there and just start.
He the oldest. I can tell.
Mostly, are you taking out other street dudes?
Yes, that's 99%.
Tell me about your first murder for hire.
I think I was like 17, 18. I got 6 bands out of it.
Is there a particular hit you remember very well?
On the where some niggas, I had sold a gun too, they ain't want it. Cause he was like, I want my money back. And I'm like, no, I don't do refunds and nothing like that. And so he got slick talking shit on the phone when they told him.
How many guys like you think there are in each hood around America?
It was real money when we do with them. I know niggas that never got on social media a day when they lost their jersey numbers 10, 15 bodies for no reason, you know what I'm saying?
The number you just threw out, what kind of time span are we talking about?
8 years.
How do you prepare before you go out there?
As soon as they tell me who it is, I do my research for about a day or two. And I'm doing all type of Facebook investigations, Instagram investigations. I'm gonna see exactly what to do before I come over there. In this city, we see that niggas. They got all your information on there from when you got locked up. Whatever you tell your lawyer and your arresting officers, the judge, your address, your full name, your date of birth, all your information is up there.
And would you say the majority of guys that you take out are on CCAP?
Yeah, bro, in the streets. You come and sit up that motherfucker.
So we talked a lot about this happening on foot in front of a house. Do you guys actually ever go into someone's house?
Yeah, see, that's a situation where some of these niggas don't like to come outside, so we gotta come in there.
How do you get into someone's house?
So we kick doors, all type of shit. You wanna play inside the house games, we put a on your ass. That's how niggas is. Niggas think about that all the time.
So you have a honeypot situation?
A lot of them. All she wants is a little piece of change.
Isn't that a pretty big witness at the crime?
She ain't gonna say shit. She know what come with this shit.
Have you
Man,
ever been shot at?
if she say anything, she say a word. Do you see you see that man, the white shirt eyes over there? If that girl say anything, he is willingly, like I mean willingly. She said, "What, bruh? Yeah, we gotta go get that." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she know what come with this.
Yeah, a lot of times.
You guys ever been hit?
I got hit one time. I got hit my arm. I got stomach shots too, but that shit don't count. That shit too many years ago. That was before I started slowing down, so I don't even believe in that shit.
What time of day are you doing house jobs?
Anytime. As soon as the money clear, be around.
But what makes you do that rather than, say, become a welder?
I'm a fella, but I can't do all that shit. And then I ain't have no passion for all that shit growing up. I always liked the guns and getting shit for free. I ain't never want to work for nobody.
So would you say you have a passion for robbing and killing?
Yeah, I started robbing at like 12 years old. I still do it to this day, but I was stealing out the store. My mom was shopping and shit.
Y'all seen the movie?
Shit.
Y'all seen the movie with Chris Brown? What's the other dude? And at the end, they was talking to each other. And when they gonna bang it out with the police. Man, y'all know the movie I'm talking about. Please drop down in my comments. Bro, this is them. They gonna bang it out with the police, gang. Like, I believe it. They not going back to jail. They are not going back to jail, twin. They are banging it out with the police. I believe so. If I'm them, I would too. You think I'm lying? Say, they not going back to jail. I don't see it. This ever on national news. They really banged it out with the police. Not going back.
And did your mom encourage that?
Hell no, my mom was strict as hell. She don't like none of this shit out there.
A double about throat.
Can you give us an estimate of how many murder scenes you think you've seen in your career?
Hundreds and hundreds.
What is the legal definition of a serial killer?
A serial killer is a person that kills in a series and not as opposed to like a mass murderer who walks into a school or a church and shoots as many people as they can.
How many bodies does someone have to be considered a serial killer?
You know, I would say you have to have more than 2 or 3, 4.
So this is one of those stories that's really hard to verify. Fentanyl dealers, hey, send me the fentanyl. I can see it on FaceTime. It's easy. Every time I call this
These will
guy,
have
he has
John
a Moose gun. Last time I called him, he had a rapper's chain that he had, I guess, stolen by force at gunpoint. So he definitely does shit. The question is, are his numbers inflated? So we're going to talk to some street guys that I think can give us some clarification that maybe this guy's legit, maybe he's not. Because I really don't know in this story. Benny, man. Wish that on me. What's up, big dog?
Nike take the today?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Jay Gritz?
He's dumb.
How you doing,
You came to a Tommy G. Oh, we gotta
Brock? It's good to meet you.
get a clear shot on this guy.
Okay, you said it before.
He's dumb. M don't have no statute of limitation. Police gonna come pick him up. So you know people that M people, right? They can probably hold him for that. They got evidence of him saying that. So it's like, see, tell us how many people we gonna hold you account. Say he's stupid. Because if he been in contact with the other dudes, because I don't think he would, I don't put it past nobody. I put that back. So he probably contacted the other dudes. Do you know these people right here? Now, if you ever called them, I'm pretty sure he has. He's cooked. If the police want to do their job, they'll come get him.
I wanted to get a couple
Just saying.
opinions. No, I can't. But I wanted to get a couple opinions on this alleged hitman that I've met. If someone wants someone dead, does it make sense to go outside of your clique and ask someone that you don't even know to
You know
bring
what I'm
you
saying?
in?
That's what I was saying more like the personal relationship shit. Like they have to really know each other to even put that trust and say, or I trust bro
And
to
I feel
go
like you gonna really
and
take
not tell on me.
because niggas can't keep their mouth shut anyway. So a nigga know about know.
So the chance of someone keeping their mouth shut for 10, 15 plus murders is very unlikely.
All for some clout was crazy. Because, like, fool, they're dumb. They're dumb. I don't know what to say. They just stupid.
Shit like that. Like here.
A lot of people probably where I'm from do the same
And
thing.
over the course of
Bunch of dummies.
20 years.
Police ain't gonna do
To be
nothing.
considered a
Like, I'm sorry to keep pausing. I don't care though. Let me stop pausing.
serial killer,
I see what I
that
just
means
said.
3 bodies or more. So would you
Say
say
right.
there's a lot of guys walking around Milwaukee that have more than 3 bodies?
I know like multiple motherfuckers that got like 3, 4.
What to you are the key parts of having a successful mission?
You can't have your identity shown. Wear some outstanding shit like wear a wig or some shit. Wear big ass shiny clothes or some shit like that. Ride the block, see who in it. I get out the car down the street. We walking up to this motherfucker and we fucking everybody up on the toilet. I'm just fixing no money for this extra body.
You kill the whole family.
You know, fucking up. It depends, bro. I ain't trying to do shit to no kids.
They also say that when there are witnesses
Damn.
around the guy that hit the hit, that they also sometimes take out the witnesses. Is that common in a hood hit?
Not super common, really, because it does happen, but killing all of the witnesses is not typical, I would say, in gang hits, because there might be 20 people on the street. What you're counting on there is the high likelihood that people are just not going to cooperate with the police.
For those doubting that somebody can get away with multiple bodies, consider this. In many cities across the United States, the clearance rate, or in other words, the solve rate for murders, can be ridiculously low, especially during the early 2020s COVID period, which was a golden era for getting away with crime. For example, in recent years, Chicago has had clearance rates as low as 30%, and Flint, Michigan as low as 21%. And keep in mind, in gang-dominated neighborhoods, these are places that typically don't work with police. So to me, the idea of someone getting away with a few murders, while shocking, is certainly plausible. But their goal is to remain under detection. By killing everyone in the scene, does that not put them at the top of the food pyramid for priority for police?
Absolutely, for sure.
Let's go further into their tactics. They say they also outfit their guns with switches when they do that. Is that a good tactic or a dumb tactic?
Unless they've gotten military training and know how to handle an automatic weapon, it usually doesn't work out that great for them, you know what I mean? Automatic weapons are a lot more difficult to deal with than people think. You can do a lot of damage quickly.
So these guys also said that if they're taking someone out, if there's witnesses around that person, that they shoot everybody at the crime scene. Does that sound legit?
That's what you supposed to do.
That's what you should do. I mean, I wouldn't say you should. I mean, that's it's not what you should do, but if you want to get away, that's the way.
I feel like that turns a one shooting into a mass shooting. You don't think that brings a lot more attention to this scene?
They probably do, but it's a murder already, so what do we care?
How much do these cost?
It's anywhere from 5 to 30,000. It depends on who the target is.
What's typical?
Typical 10,000, maybe one of the rap niggas out the loop. That's 10,000 right
Your most common client is a rapper that wants another rapper dead.
there. Yeah.
Why don't they just do it themselves?
So a lot of people feel like they too noticeable, they know me, or they scared, or I ain't trying to go risk my freedom for this shit. You know, it's a ballpark of excuses, but I don't give a fuck what's going on. I want my money, you know what I'm saying?
How do they communicate with you?
It's usually through FaceTime because that's the most untrackable thing. If it's some out of state shit and I gotta go out of state for some shit, but really it's a pull up chop it up with you.
You'll travel out of state to do this?
Yeah, but I need a deposit.
And you'll do that for...
They cook. They cook. Crossing state line, they gonna get life.
10 grand.
I do. Yeah, that's free money for me, though.
Can you tell me about the psychological profile of these hood hitmen that are just willing to kill someone for very low amounts of money?
In my conversations with them, they think of themselves as soldiers in a war. They don't think of themselves as serial killers, certainly. They think of serial killers as sexual deviants. I mean, when you grow up in poverty without hope, or without, structure in your life, and your structure becomes a street, And it's violence, and that's all you see, and that's what you get rewarded for. In fact, I would argue places like the west side of Chicago, the south side of Chicago are war zones in a lot of ways. It becomes glorified inside the community, inside of those tight-knit circles and people you're looking up to. If you're a 10, 11-year-old kid, the guys you're looking up to may be, unfortunately, you know, the 17, 18-year-old guys, and that's what they're talking about, you know, putting this guy down, you know, running up on these guys and that. It starts to become, and then you see it, and if you grow up in Garfield Park, and you haven't seen a dead body by the time you're 12 or 13, you are an anomaly. These guys are really, for all intents and purposes, are serial killers. I put guys in prison who killed more people than most serial killers.
How have those guns changed the game in your business?
So first off, we did the thing when I had my CCL, ATF came and took that like a couple months after that. After that, we got set up for real. So we just driving down the street, we get ready to take bro some.
You the dumbest one. I gotta keep saying that. Cause you ain't think to tell Tommy G to wear some gloves. I please hope you don't ever wear this hoodie again. Or the ski mask, or the hoodie, the jeans. Cause you're cooked. You're cooked.
Work and shit. But right before we pull up,
Cause there's gonna be some police officers gonna be in Milwaukee, and they're gonna be looking for these dudes.
Came down the street, did a U-turn and a flag guard shit. We pull over, and they ass hop out. We try to hide guns and shit, but couldn't hide. I mean, if it's on your side of the car, they gonna put that on you. Type shit. There was people in the back seat and in the front, so we couldn't really hide the gun. But they took us to jail and shit. They took one of the guns they thought was a rare gun. It was an MP with a switch. It was legal. They ended up letting me out like a few days to a week afterwards. They kept the gun and shit. They ain't trying to release no guns to me. And right now the site that I got the FRT from, they ain't selling no more to the ATF, like, investigate the device, how it worked for real.
But the ATF connected a lot of guns that were using murder weapons to you?
Yeah, I had a lot of guns out there in my name. I got at least over 1,000 guns in my name out there in Texas.
What would you do with the gun after it had?
Immediately sell it. It'd be close to be full. The shit even happen. I'll have my lined up for like the next day or the same day, and it'll already be sold.
They also say they ditch guns in bodies of water where they break the guns down, scramble the parts, and resell the different assembled guns to YNs. Do you think that is a good strategy to get rid of the guns?
Getting rid of a gun in bodies of water or whatever is generally a good strategy. Reusing them is a less of a good strategy because, you know, you always run the risk that there's maybe some common denominator with a piece that is led back, you know what I mean?
What do you think is unique about your approach that has allowed you to stay away from law enforcement?
No, I done investigated for this shit before, multiple times. But like I said, the phones and the motherfucking hidden identities and camera actions and shit like that, that'd be the thing, bro.
What do you mean by hidden identities and camera actions?
Like, don't catch yourself on fucking camera, you know, stupid. And then, when you get this hit with this outfit, you never wear it again. And I always tell people you wear a different side of shoe as you run away from the crime. Forensics, they take down every detail possible. DNA, shoe sizes, you know what I'm saying?
The guys I'm interviewing say they use ghost guns or they mill themselves.
They're not
who
dumb.
often do. They never touch the body of their victim. They sometimes wear shoes that are different sizes to each crime, and they never carry a cell phone during the crime. How would you grade their killing strategy?
That's a good strategy. You're taking a lot of the forensic stuff out of it, right? Cell phone towers now have been for a long time. If you can track a suspect's cell phone to a scene,
They're not dumb.
that's really good circumstantial evidence based on other factors, weapons, all of that. You know, if all of that is true, then yeah, but you can read that in a book. You know what I mean?
You know, I've traveled to a lot of different types of people, cultures. I've pretty much seen it all in the United States. One observation I've had is that backdooring, you don't find it anywhere else more than in a black hood. People willing to kill each other, willing to rob their friend for like the lowest amount of money. Like you don't see that in Asian neighborhoods. You don't see that in white neighborhoods. What do you think that is?
You wanna know something that's crazy? I'm gonna bring up an example. Every time I went to jail and shit, like, if you observe, when the black people come in, the other black people looking at them some type of way, trying to find out, oh, this nigga a rat, this nigga a snitch, I'm on his ass, I'm gonna take something from him, this and that. When the white people come in, they greet their people, they all together chilling. When the Mexican people come in, hey, you good, they help them with their shit, everybody chilling. I really feel like with black people, it's a jealousy and everything. We always got AR-15s, micro AR-15s to be specific, and have no little big ass guns.
Why is that?
It's the easiest to get around with. It's consumable.
How many guns do you think you've sold in your life?
Definitely over 3,000 guns.
So you know your way around guns.
Yeah, for sure.
If a gun you sell is used in a hit, what do you think about it?
Some are using a hit. I wouldn't say. I'd say about, if it, just an estimate, if it was about 3,000 guns I sold, I'd say about at least 500-600 was used.
Because of time constraints, we cannot show this full video on YouTube. But if you would like to see this whole video, raw and uncut on Patreon, use code AR15 for 50% off your...
Oh, Tommy G.
It sounds like you can literally not give a shit if this ends up being a weapon that someone uses to kill someone with.
No. There's many weapons out there. The government sell weapons that kill people. It just depends on the person.
It feels like you kind of have a cold heart towards them.
From my evidence and my gathering from these dudes, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, they hitmen, boom. Okay, as long as they don't take out innocent people, they doing it for I guess a good cause. Only street dudes, that's cool. No kids, no innocents, no other people. That's cool. Shit, do you think?
Do you believe in heaven or hell? Are you scared of going to hell?
No. I told my mom many times I know I'm going to hell.
Why do you say that?
Because I know a lot of the shit that I did, that made me do.
Do you have any fear of prison?
I'm not going to prison. I'd rather bang it out with the police.
Told you.
Be reborn, so.
I told you. Oh, he knows something. He knows something. So they ain't really too worried about it. If he really mean what he say, which I think he do. Yeah, he just off that alone, I'm gonna be reborn. Yeah, he knows something. He knows something. He not. Yeah. At least he gonna bang it out with the police. I told y'all that though. Yeah, he banging it out with the police. He's gonna be reborn. So he knows something. All right then.
What were you when you saw your first dead body?
14.
And your home life at this time was all right?
Yeah. Are you weren't being abused? No.
There wasn't any man in the house beating the shit out of you?
No.
People look at the impact of drill rap on culture and they say that it's a cancer, that it's leading to so many murders and deaths and shootings and poverty and fucked up situations. Do you think drill rap is a negative impact on our society?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit play a big ass part because everybody want to fit in, bro.
If a mom gets killed, if a kid gets killed, an accountant gets killed, and a super street guy gets killed, the super street guy is less prioritized simply because he's not as innocent.
If this is the murder guy, he's a really bad guy. We really want to solve that because he's likely killed by another really bad guy. And the truth of the matter, however harsh this sounds, if you solve that murder and get the bad guy who killed him, now you've taken two bad guys have been taken off the street. We're going to get more cooperation if some mom who's walking home to the groceries gets caught in the crossfire. We just are, because even the neighborhoods that don't want to cooperate as much with us are going to be more cooperative because that's wrong on its face. Where, if you're living in some of these really challenged, underprivileged neighborhoods and you're just trying to get by, like day to day, mind your own business, stay alive, and the guy who's the bad guy down the street gets shot, it's like, I've had these very specific conversations with people like, come on, detective. That guy's been a pain in my ass, been a pain in the neighborhood for years, and now he's gone. You want me to put myself at risk to help you out? Would you? And how do you argue that point?
Tell me more about that attitude, like, we gotta do what we gotta do, as if, like, you have no other options.
At some point, we ain't had no other options again. It's just at this point now,
Y'all do got another option, gang.
Option, but we so deep in this shit. Like,
There's so many options. I can't say. That's just like me saying, man, there's so many other options, gang. That's why I'm sitting here right now. There's so many other options, gang.
changing up now with the for because it's already we like doing for this.
Then the police, then he said he got investigated for this before. So the police ain't gonna do nothing but go back. Like, remember those two guys being investigated for the such and such? The hitman? They're stupid. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. They are dumb. I'm not gonna lie. They're cooked.
So your neighbors must hear a lot of strange noises coming from your house.
Yeah, probably.
Do you live in situations like duplexes or apartments where you have neighbors that can hear through the walls?
A lot of the banging shit I do it in like a closed door far back of the house where people can't really get. Man, most of the time I probably do this shit in the garage or something.
Would you feel bad if you killed me?
I wouldn't kill you.
You wouldn't feel bad.
Why not? What if someone paid you to do it?
I'll kill them for trying to pay for to do.
My dog. So obviously we don't want anyone to die in the filming of this video, so we're gonna do a recreation. I asked them to simulate what does a real life call look like if you're negotiating a hit. So what you're about to see is that.
Yo, what I was finna say, hey, I got a big move going on, man. There's a lot of money on the floor right now. I need you to meet me at the big house. Alright, bet. Shit, let's go. We on the way. Alright, bet. Make y'all wait. Be here in like 5 minutes. Yeah, now we go. What's that word, brother? Yo, brothers. What's going on? Chill, man. What we talking about, son? Man, I got action for you boys. So, shit. I've been getting this nigga name. Shit. Dick. This nigga been running off and shit, though. Yeah. Cause people be on shit. But I think he really be at his big house off. I'm finna show you a picture, matter of fact. Yeah. Here you go, right here. Got a couple of them. Let's see if I'm playing on this nigga from. Oh, yeah. I know him from around the way, bro. You do? Yeah. You be cool, nigga. See him get the address. What's his last name? Safe? Well, his address right here. So what the fuck, like, what really happened though? I've been getting this nigga on dick. But I've been throwing extras on everything that I've been giving the nigga. Everything I paid. He ain't paid back. So how much we talking about? Man, we talking about $20. $20? How about 25, man? We can do 22.50. Wow, we sticking with the 25, and you gonna be done with the burden or something. 25, you got it. Alright, what's up? I got you soon as the business done. Alright, don't play with that money, man. You know how this shit go.
What is it like taking someone's life?
It's really normal. But it's gonna be on your mind all the time. When you take.
I mean, it's not a normal game. He probably think about it right now. Probably think about it every day. That's something that's gonna live with you forever. And you not only took one, you took about, like 5? So all those people gonna be with you. Tormenting. Probably, you know how many sleepless nights he probably had, gang? Bro, do you not know they probably don't sleep good at all. Think about it, gang. They probably don't sleep good at all. Their mind is twisted. I can only imagine. I don't want to imagine. I don't even want to imagine.
Motherfucking life. Like same day, next day, your ass don't want to really go outside. You gonna feel like weak. Like, damn, why I do this to this motherfucker?
But you feel regret usually for the day or two after?
Yeah, cause you gonna see your family online crying and shit. And some of these people you might not even know you can really be related to. Cause it happened before.
Has there ever been a job that's haunted you or woken you up at night thinking about it?
I ain't gonna say it woke me up that night, but I do think about shit all the time. I be thinking about that shit sometimes because
It's not
there's
normal.
just some of these people that I knew personally, like you said, I'm like, damn, well, I needed the money. It's backdoors a bitch, but I grew up around backdoor and shit.
What do you think about that? That somebody's life was worth money for you?
I don't think too much of it, but because they'll do the same to me if they had the opportunity to.
What do you see the next 10, 15 years?
Where I see myself in the next 10, 15 years at a point in life where we don't gotta do this shit. I don't want to live in the United States no more. I gotta get the fuck out of here because my face is too bad. Rich as hell in the country.
Folks, that was a wild episode.
Say, if y'all enjoyed that video, man, like, comment, subscribe. I don't know how long this video is. My look right now. Chill, let me do the intro. My look right now. If y'all enjoyed the video, you already know what to do. We need to shine right now. Safety, man. Yeah, have a good night, man.